Now let's clean the glue on this S8 Plus. So first thing we're gonna test the screen, make sure the touch is okay. But this screen is defective screen. The screen with defects with some lines on it, but touch works well. Because most of you guys, you have problem with touch, you break touch. Most of them, they break touch. Where they break the touch? When they clean the glue, they break the touch. So this process, make sure you pay attention on it. You put it on a hot plate. I just want to explain to you guys a little bit. Separate for the separation of a glass, you have two ways. The one is with freezer, easy. Another one is with hot plates, with cutting ware. If you separate with a freezer, you're gonna have more glue. You see this very thick glue on it. You're gonna have a thick glue on the screen. So don't soak it in a container like what we did before. But if you separate with cutting ware, you can use two ways. The way that I showed in the video with a container, you put 9666, this liquid, this golden bottle, you can just soak it. But this just for the separation of cutting ware. You cut. Okay, I'm just gonna repeat it. Freezer, more glue with hot plates. Hot plate and cutting ware, you can have less glue. You can soak it, or you can also use the hot plates. This is 9666. I don't know if you guys understand what I said. Now you put on a hot plate, then you put like cleaning cloth on it, then you put the 966 on it, then you wait. Because the glue is very thick, so you have to wait for, let's say, at least, sometimes my technician just wait for 2 minutes. Just wait for 2 minutes. Or you just forget about soak it. Just use hot plates, because this way works for those two ways. You separate with a freezer, you separate with hot plates and cutting ware. Both of them, the ones with less glue, another one is with more glue, but both of them you can use the hot plates and use the cleaning cloth with this 966 to clean it. Remember, don't separate with freezer and then you soak it, but it doesn't work. Then you're gonna come to me, tell me my liquid doesn't work. No. If you separate with hot plate, with a freezer, you're gonna have more glue, then you have to use the hot plates. This is the only way that I know, that we know, to clean the glue. Maybe you can try another way, but this is the way we're using. So remember. And I'm gonna also write down in a video, okay, to make sure you guys don't make mistake. Maybe you have a better solution, but this is the solution that we are having, and we use this 966 every day, and we're using this way to do the screen every day. At least we don't have any problems. But if you have a better solution, we can communicate, or we can like communicate for the technician knowledges, technical knowledges. Yeah, after that you just start with you can find it, for example, one place to start. For example, this is the weakness of this screen. This is the weakness of the glue on this screen. Then you start on this place. See? Use your finger. You know, some people, they say, I have another liquid which is stronger. So this is also the problem why you have problem with touch, because for example, the 8333, this liquid is very aggressive, very strong. If you use that one, you may break the flex. You can have a problem with touch. That's why our liquid, why we use this one, because this one is soft, but it works with the glue. But you can use some heat. Just do this with patience. Some of them, they just expect this glue will go off automatically. No, it doesn't work like this way. You have to use your finger. Do like what we do now. Just the patience. If you have time, no rush, you can put the liquid on it for more time, so it's gonna be easier. With a finger, just do like the same direction all the time. Check, okay. So first you have to practice. Not the first time you always break the touch. You're gonna always have problem with flex, but that's why you have to practice. Get some not broken, the screens with defects. Then practice maybe 100 pieces, 100 pieces. Then you're gonna manage how to clean the glue. So this is normal. Practice makes perfect. If you leave there for more time and if you with your practice, so next time you're gonna make it faster. Normally we do a lot of S7H, but S8 Plus, so this is because we don't have so many orders for S8 Plus, so you can practice with S7H. So make sure you know how to make S7H, then you can start with S8 Plus, S8 and S8 Plus. And I repeat, freezer, more glue, use hot plate to clean the glue. Cutting ware, you have less glue, you can use the container, soak it, and also you can use the hot plates like what we're doing now to clean the glue. So this one that we're doing now works for both way, with freezer and also cutting ware. So don't make mistake. If you do this, if you make mistake, so it doesn't work. Or you can have your way, you discover a new way to do it. So this glue is like even thicker than S7H. A lot of glue on it. we already cleaned the glue, so we test the screen, make sure let's see how it works. Normally the people have a problem with touch, so let's see. Yeah, the screen is... Before we start, we tested the screen. We show you guys the screens already had lines on it. So with this screen, you can see the touch works well. So that means with this liquid and the way that what we're using, you won't have any problem with touch. So problem solved. You don't have any problem with touch. And remember, the way if you have any problems, just check the video. That's what my technician did. So just follow the way, you won't have any problem. Now just clean a little bit. Okay, that's it. Let's go to the lamination.